How many wheels would you say is enough for an off-roader? 4 powered by 4-wheel drive should be able to do the job most of the time, right? Nevertheless, many custom workshops explore the possibility of adding another axle and a pair of wheels to create 6x6 monsters of all-terrain adventures. In today's episode, we'll explore the family of 6-wheel drive vehicles that are ready to conquer any obstacle or simply shock fellow drivers on the streets. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell to get notifications from our channel, and enjoy the ride! Hennessey Velociraptor and Goliath 6x6. How do you improve an already perfect performance-oriented off-road pickup truck the likes of F-150 Raptor? Hennessey chose to throw in a couple of wheels and a 6x6 lock-in rear axles, turning the vehicle into a Velociraptor 6x6. The modified mill outputs 600 horsepower and 622 pound-feet of torque due to the twin turbocharger, stainless steel exhaust modifications, upgraded front-mounted air-to-air intercooler, and plumbing. Other updates include Fox suspension, 20-inch wheels and off-road tires, special front and rear bumpers, roll bar, and LED lights. It is worth noting that you shouldn't get upset if you're not a fan of Ford trucks. In 2019, the company released one more 6x6 giant, nicknamed Goliath, which is based on the Chevrolet Silverado Trail Boss C71 and upgraded with 6-wheel drive and HPE 700 supercharged engine treatment. Flying Huntsman 6x6. The Chelsea Truck Company was founded by Avsek Han and for almost 10 years has specialized in custom modification of the iconic off-road vehicles. One of the most prominent designs of the British workshop is the Flying Huntsman 6x6, based on the Land Rover Defender. The vehicle gets an extended chassis as well as an additional axle with pneumatic actuation. This truck can make its way through almost any kind of terrain, thanks to the massive power output provided by a 430 horsepower GM LS3 6.2-liter V8 engine. Further modifications include upgraded suspension and braking, high-low ratio drive system, locking differentials, and absolutely gorgeous stitched leather interior. By the way, in case anyone is interested, the conversion takes 6 to 8 months and starts at around $200,000, not including the base vehicle. Can-Am Outlander Max 6x6 XT. Can-Am is a division of the Canada-based Bombardier Recreational Products that specializes in building side-by-side and all-terrain utility vehicles. Among their usual UTVs and ATVs, though, there is a 6-wheel oddball Outlander Max 6x6 XT. It can conquer the toughest and most challenging terrain types. For more confident handling, the vehicle has 2 additional wheels in the rear, independent rear suspension, and 9.5 inches of ground clearance. It is also equipped with a 2-level cargo box that can hold up to 700 pounds of load and has industry-leading towing capacity rated at 1,650 pounds. The Outlander is brought to life with an 82 horsepower Rotax 1000 V-twin engine mated to a Rocket continuously variable transmission. While many 6x6 vehicles are built just for fun and impressive looks, this Can-Am is a true off-road workaholic. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. While the G-Class family was revised by Mercedes for the 2019, their most impressive model to date still remains the G63 AMG 6x6. This vehicle combines luxury and true hardcore off-roading skills, which allow no compromises. This 3.85-ton gargantuan pickup hides the AMG 5.5-liter V8 turbo engine under the hood, which makes 536 horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque. The major innovation that was implemented in this truck is a portal axle drive, which raises clearance by 20 inches. Unfortunately, this mighty machine was only limited to 100 units, and the manufacturer has ceased production a couple of years ago. But chances are that the G63 AMG 6x6 could be acquired from the owners who have already had their share of off-road adventures. Hopefully, at least used, the thing won't cost the astounding original price of $620,000. DeVal 60. DeVal is mostly famous for their intentions to build a hypercar with 5,000 horsepower. While this is highly doubted by the majority of automotive community, their performance truck DeVal 60 actually looks like it could go into limited production someday. The 700 horsepower all-terrain off-roader resembles a military truck or a riot suppression tank, but drives as a true drag racer. The thing is powered by a massive 6.7-liter V8 turbo diesel that can dart the beast to 16 mph in just 5.8 seconds. Interestingly, the manufacturer is actually being humble about the specs, since the vehicle's prototype has been demonstrated to outrun a Mercedes GTR. The interior is still under wraps, but confirmed to have 6 seats and have the highest quality handcrafted trimming. Buraco 6x6. In 2007, a Czech manufacturer, Buraco, built its first 4x4 off-roader, and 6 years later, the company ventured into the 6x6 territory, creating a Hummer-based Buraco 6x6 with a 340 horsepower Land Rover motor under the hood. The automobile was pretty successful among adventure enthusiasts, but was eventually discontinued in favor of a more modern and fun-to-drive 6x6 model in 2017. Instead of keeping the old platform from Hummer H2, the new Buraco 6x6 is based on the third-generation Chevrolet Silverado. The vehicle comes with 2 much more potent engine options, a 6.2 or a 7.0-liter V8, with the output ranging from 420 to 1020 horses. It is also equipped with lots of convenience and safety features, including automatic dual-zone climate control, 8-way power driver's seat with lumbar support, and Chevrolet MyLink audio system. Just wanted to let you know that we explore various topics on this channel, so do consider visiting the suggested videos in the description and information cards. Let's continue. Wild Boar Jeep Wrangler 6x6 Hell Hog. There are many awesome custom modification projects of Jeep Wrangler, but the one from the Wild Boar Off-Road seems to remain the most radical among all of them. It involves a 4-door JK, which is turned into the ultimate off-road machine, with 6 wheels, 3 heavy-duty axles, and 1,000 miles of range. The Hell Hog is also fitted with a 6.2-liter V8 engine from Dodge Challenger Hellcat. As if its standard output of 707 horses was not enough, the guys at the Wild Boar Off-Road managed to push it even further by adding a 2.3-liter twin-screw supercharger from IHI and a pair of intercoolers. As a result, the unit produces 754 horsepower and 675 pound-feet of torque, speeding the Hell Hog to 80 mph in just 8.1 seconds. It's hard to find the Hell Hog on sale today, but the similar Wild Boar modification is currently available on Craigslist for $290,000. Flying Huntsman 6x6 Civilian. One of the latest creations of the Chelsea Truck Company is the people's carrier Flying Huntsman 6x6, dubbed as Civilian. Just like the original modification, it is based on the Land Rover Defender with an additional axle and powered by a 430 horsepower 6.2-liter V8. The most striking upgrades of the Civilian are focused on the cabin. Unlike the predecessor, this is not a pickup truck, but rather a 9-seater limo SUV capable of some mean off-roading. The vehicle gets tinted windows for passengers' privacy, but full panoramic roof to lit the cabin and enjoy the sky views. The factory seats have evolved to feature adjustability and can extend forward for better thigh support. The Flying Huntsman offers leather interior with heeled fabric inserts, satellite navigation, high-end sound system, and countless further customization opportunities. Ferrex Azaris. Ferrex is the Australian-based startup that aims at lifting the adaptability and survivability of humanity upon all land-based environments. The result of their work was the creation of a 6-wheel all-terrain vehicle that rides on the unique rocker suspension held by the DNA arms. Even though the Azaris is an awesome vehicle by itself, it was mostly created to show off the unique fluid drive system with in-wheel motors. Just like electric powertrains, it has very high efficiency that reaches 98%, but any power source could be used, be it a combustion engine, a pure electric, a hybrid, or a fuel cell mill. F-Terrace Shaman. It is probably quite shocking, but some engineers of off-road vehicles are convinced that 6 wheels is not enough for a truck. This is when the Russian-made F-Terrace Shaman 8x8 comes in, ready to tackle any terrestrial obstacle and equipped to cross any water body. Admittedly, the installed 4-cylinder Iveco F1C 3-liter turbo diesel that outputs 146 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque does not seem like a monster machine, but it provides just enough might to conquer 45-degree slopes. The Shaman uses low-pressure tires to ensure amphibious capability, but do not expect to cruise across lakes like you are on a motorboat. While on the road, the vehicle will reach 44 miles per hour top speed, but in the water, Shaman goes 10 times slower, accelerating only to 4.4 miles per hour. Do you think they have enough wheels, or would you prefer adding a couple more, like on the Shaman 8x8? Share your thoughts in the comment section. We do encourage you to watch more episodes suggested on the screen and subscribe to get notified about the latest releases. As always, may the torque be with you!